If you've ever watched a professional tennis match, you've probably noticed something strange. Players get brand new balls again and again. Sometimes after just 7 games, the umpire calls for a fresh set. But why do tennis players change balls so often? Is it superstition, strategy, or science? Let's find out. In professional tennis, the rules are clear. Players start with new balls, then change them after the first 7 games. After that, balls are replaced every 9 games. That means in a single match, dozens of balls are used. And in extreme cases, the number skyrockets. The record belongs to the legendary Isner-Mahut match at Wimbledon 2010. That match lasted over 11 hours across 3 days and required an incredible 126 balls. So why not use tennis balls for longer? The answer lies in the design of the ball itself. A tennis ball is built with a pressurized rubber core and covered in fuzzy felt. The core is filled with air at about 14 psi, slightly higher than normal atmospheric pressure. This pressure gives the ball its bounce. But with every strike, the pressure leaks out, tiny amounts at a time. Studies show that within just 20 minutes of play, a ball can lose up to 25% of its internal pressure. That means a softer bounce and less predictability. At the same time, the fuzzy felt begins to wear down as it hits the ground. On clay courts, the rough surface slowly rubs off the fuzzy felt. On grass courts, the softer surface is gentler, so balls last a bit longer. On hard courts, the abrasive asphalt or acrylic wears the ball down the fastest. In just a few games, the felt becomes matted, changing how the ball bounces and spins. Fresh balls are fluffy, which helps grip the strings and generate spin. This changes aerodynamics. It affects how fast the ball travels, how high it bounces, and even how much spin players can put on it. In short, old balls behave differently from new ones. And at the highest level, even small changes matter. New balls can leave the racket at around 120 mph on a powerful serve. Old balls, with more drag and less pressure, may be 5 to 10 mph slower. That's the difference between an ace and a returnable serve. So new balls are faster. They bounce higher and skid through the court, making rallies more explosive. Worn balls, on the other hand, are slower, with less bounce and more drag. With that said, it's clear that tennis balls can dramatically influence the pace and rhythm of a match. That's why players sometimes adjust their strategy depending on whether they're playing with new or old balls. Servers, for example, often try to take advantage of fresh balls for extra speed. In fact, the serve is one of the most decisive shots in tennis. Players looking to score quick points usually opt for a new, fast ball for their serve. This allows them to increase their chances of scoring an ace or forcing their opponent into making a mistake. This is also the reason why offensive players love fresh balls. Rafael Nadal, for example, often used to increase his aggression right after a ball change. On the other hand, defensive players may prefer worn balls, which slow the game down and allow for longer rallies. And here's something you might not know but is highly related. Before serving, players often ask the ball kids for 2 or 3 balls, inspect them, and choose the smoothest ones. Why? Less fuzz means less air resistance and a faster shot. That tiny detail can matter in a sport where points are decided by fractions of a second. So there you have it, all the reasons why tennis players change balls so often. It's not just a ritual or superstition, it's science, physics, and strategy. From pressure loss to felt wear, every detail impacts the game. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit subscribe and leave a comment telling us which sport mystery you'd like us to reveal next.